Okay, 8th graders, this is the second part of lesson 2-3, all right? Sit down. The second part of lesson 2-3 covers powers of negatives. And the main concept here is in parentheses, in identifying when it has parentheses. Okay? Look at this one. In parentheses, you have -3 to the 4th power. Now, the parentheses, what that parentheses does is it puts the negative sign with the number so that this whole thing is the base in the power. Okay? The -3 is the base, which means you're multiplying -3 times -3 times -3 times -3, and you end up with a positive 81. Since the negative sign is part of the base, because it's in the parentheses, these cancel all out, and it's 81. But if you didn't have parentheses there, then -3 is not the base, just 3 is the base. Alright? The base in this one is just 3. So it's kind of like having parentheses around this and putting a -1 there. So -1 times 3 to the 4th power. If you multiply -1 times 81, what do you get? -1 times 81.
It'll be still negative.
It'd be still negative, even though there's a even number power. Since the negative sign is not part of the power, it's not part of the base, then it's still negative at the end. So what are we looking for? In order to decide whether or not we use a negative with the power or just the number with the power, how do you know? What do you need to look for? Parentheses. Yep. So, does this one have parentheses?
No.
No. So that is negative. Does this one have parentheses?
No.
No. So the answer is negative. Does this one have parentheses?
Yeah.
So the answer is positive. Right? Now, the other thing is, just because it has parentheses doesn't make it automatically positive. It depends on how many negative signs there are. Remember, an odd number of negative signs give you a negative answer. Okay? So, let's look at some from your assignment. Number 32. Is that positive or negative? Number 32.
It's negative.
-1 to the 5th power. Is that positive or negative?
Negative.
It's negative. Why?
Because there's no parentheses.
It's not because of the parentheses. In this case, it's because of the,
Power.
it's an odd number. Okay? If it's an odd power with a negative, then it's negative. What if this was -1 to the 4th power?
It'll be positive.
Negative
Because it's
one.
4 will be even.
Good. Yep. This would be positive 1. Because there's an even number power with the negative. Okay? What about 34? -5 squared. Dylan? -25. Good. Why?
Because math,
What does this mean?
What?
it means that 5 is the base, you know, 5 times 5 is 25, and
Correct.
we add the negative sign.
Yep, exactly. 5 times 5 times -1. Yep, because 5 is the base. 36. -9 squared. Isaac? Why?
Cause it's 9 times 9 and then times the negative 1. And
Good.
there's no parentheses.
Right, exactly. 38. Keyshawn? Keyshawn?
It'll be negative 5 times negative 1. It'll be negative 5. Oh, no, to the fourth power.
Wait, do the power first.
Okay. Negative 1. To the fourth power will be negative 1.
Wait,
No, it'll be positive.
positive 1
And then it'll
because of,
it even.
yes,
And then it'll be negative. Oh, negative 5.
right, negative 5.
I have the answer.
Yep. Any questions on this concept? You guys understand you're looking for parentheses, right?
Yeah.
If there's parentheses, it puts the negative sign with the base. Okay? That's it.